know what their sex faces are. I'm not okay with it. It's like,
oh no.
yeah! Coming up on the Below Deck Down Under after show.
Are you serious?
Like, there's broken glass.
Hell, like, what is going on?
Literally 8 people verbally trying to kill each other.
I walked out there to have dessert and you're like, not on today.
Daisy, we can do the in-room diners quickly first.
Oh my God. Okay. Me.
It didn't feel like a case of me being like, oh, I need to be more clear. I was pretty clear.
I just think it was just sort of a logistical context.
Well, Heather is the primary guest. Her food should come first.
I'm waving the white flag and I just can't do it.
But I don't think even Jason knows how bad it got.
Another hurdle. They just keep coming, don't they?
We just resort back to common sense and there wasn't a lot going on.
Kind of just want to get out of here.
There have been some messages between us, nothing crazy.
The Below Deck Down Under after show starts right now.
I didn't invent the saying all hands on deck, but I definitely celebrated it.
Oh! There are 2 seriously hungry men out there, and they are just bloodthirsty for single ladies.
Never wrestled with a lion, but I'll choke a cougar.
They better be naked! Oh no!
Where's our single lady?
I'm a single lady! I am traumatized.
They were into the boys, 100%.
I done a bit of dancing stuff when I was younger, just as a hobby more than anything, and then which led us into sort of doing a bit of topless hosting. That led us on to dancing, you know, and I've got a few friends who'd done big shows in London, then led me on to sort of doing stripping, you know, so I'd obviously had quite a bit of experience in this field prior to giving these ladies the time of their lives. And I thought to myself, you know what? Let's get Joao involved. He was very, very much of a team player. He was more than happy to do it. So took Joao bullshit.
He said she wants a one-on-one lap dance from you.
I don't have moves yet, but I'm shy as when it comes to this.
No, Joao, you know what? Like he says, yeah, this isn't for me, but realistically, it's deep down. Joao loved it.
It's just not something I do. I mean, I would if I really had to, but, you know, I'd rather not. Don't get any ideas.
He didn't do too bad, you know. I looked over, his kit was off, her hands were all over him. Realistically, you are just being slow, sensual, having some fun, and make sure this woman feels comfortable and she's having a good time.
I know what their sex faces are. I'm not okay with it. I'm so, like, it haunts me. It's like,
oh no.
yeah!
If that was happening to me, I wouldn't know where to look.
Well, it is uncomfortable, but it makes your arsehole really tight. You're just there like,
You cringed out.
Yeah.
Every woman loves the attention. Yeah, no matter how you look.
That's
no matter who you are, a little bit of attention here and there.
Yeah, that idea is attractive. I'm not saying that my colleagues are attractive. I'm also not saying that they're not attractive, but they attracted from that dream, you know.
Were you turned on by it?
No. I mean, no.
Let me think about it quickly.
It's not an option.
it lives rent-free in my mind and not in a good way. But I actually thought they had some good moves.
I was gently laying that down on the floor. I was giving her the dessert, you know, like...
He had the dessert. Yeah. So I didn't know if you dropped her or if you fell on her or here's some teak.
By the end, I couldn't stop him doing shows.
Oh, mate. God. No, you know, it literally, it's like, you just get weird about it. I've met people in South Africa and they would say to me, oh, no, you look a lot... I thought you were a lot bigger from the show, or fitter, you know, and I'm like, it's a TV show, you know. So it's always been that part of me, and my brother, again, my dad, they're super fit, my mom's fit. And I don't know, I've just always had this, like, body conscious thing. It's hard to explain, but it's one achievement I've never been able to achieve in my life. I've always not been the one who's fitter than everyone else. A friend of mine will say, geez, you got fat, you know. I know it's a joke, but, well, it's not a joke, it's real, but I think I take those comments more personally. I was thinking about it more than they were, you know what I mean?
They just seen a couple of topless guys getting naked, stripping off. I don't think they were too worried about how we looked, you know?
When Brittany started taking my shirt off, she went like this, and genuinely, she went, that'll do, and I thought, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I don't have the six-pack that this motherfucker got, so what am I supposed to do? So I took her hand the other way.
it's literally 8 people,
I know.
you know, verbally trying to kill each other. Yeah.
She said that you big sister her and are in her business and she doesn't want your advice and it's bullshit. And she said that you pretend to have seizures and go to a level 100 and it's bullshit and she doesn't believe anything that comes out of your mouth.
Pretend to have
seizures.
I honestly sat there at the dinner and I was like, what the Meredith bending water? I am here for
Bending
it.
water,
Yeah.
isn't it?
No.
I'm trying to clean the glass, but I'm
they're
also
running
trying
around.
to get in the way of everyone screaming and shouting.
I didn't actually need to cook for them because they weren't eating. They were just too busy arguing. It was phenomenal.
People like do say, they're like, oh my God, that must have been so crazy. I'm like, I was trying to learn my crew's names. But there was a lot of screaming. I remember being like kind of a little bit like, God, my head hurts. They're fighting about seizures. Everything's up in the air. I don't have an answer for you right now.
I find that to be despicable.
My child has...
That is a terrible thing to say about. I love it. I'm here for Meredith.
I'd never met any of the housewives before. I didn't really know everyone's characters and personality. So when I heard everyone screaming and shouting, I thought, I've got my work cut out here. Like,
to be a fly on the wall every single day of their life, I would love that.
I think it would put me into an early grave. My blood pressure would go through the roof.
I love drama. You know, I love spectacles. If there's a nuclear bomb going off somewhere,
being
you know,
said-
we kind of want to go and observe.
Okay,
you
hold
know?
on. I'm gonna contradict you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that you do, but during plating of dinner service,
Yeah.
you're in a different world.
Yeah.
All right, please, come on.
I said what I said and I'm not taking it back. You are boring.
Can you do the eyes, please?
Yeah. What are these, zombie?
Pistachio ice cream zombies. I hate working with ice cream.
So there could have been a nuclear bomb going off,
Yes.
and you would have been like, I don't care. When am I plating the mains?
No, yeah, I've always kind of said
Yeah.
that. You know, I get this deep tunnel vision, but
Yeah.
we went up there a couple of times to check on them. I like to just, you know, say, oh, like, how was dinner? I couldn't get a word in. I mean,
I believe what you actually said was not, this is futile. You said, this.
yeah, exactly.
I'm a firm believer that if you're doing your job, the rest is, like Jason said, noise. So if someone is concentrating on what's going on over there, you're not concentrating on what you're supposed to be doing. And especially in those early days and those early charters, it's such a shock to the system. It's so much new information, whether it's you're learning about your fellow crewmates, or you're learning about the guests, or you're learning about the boat. And, you know, Jenna and Mike and everybody else, but especially on my team, they did exactly what I thought they were going to do. And it really was like water for ducks back.
by the looks of it, it didn't even look like Daisy had been in this situation before, you know? So for Daisy to sort of sit there...
All picture, no sound.
Yeah, stunned. I think that was my cue to, like, this is the time to keep your mouth shut.